All right, we are here live with another Symphony of the Night tournament match for my tournament. This time, we are doing a... What the hell is Eldritch's fucking... What is he doing? All right, so Eldritch is cheating, literally hacking, no big deal. I need to tell these players, like, it's cute and all that you can change your, like, customize the way that your sprites look and stuff using cheat files, but, I think starting next race, I'll just outwardly say that I'll, like, just don't use cheat files at all, just for the sake of simplicity. Well, if you guys want to vote on who's going to win, by the way, we have Jupiter Climb at the top here. I'll make sure to point it out as much as I can. Their names are also on their overlay, so that should be nice for you guys to figure out. Talik in the bottom right, and then we have Eldritch in the bottom left. And it looks like Talik has a very small lead, very similar to Jupiter. I didn't really see the damage stacks going on overall, but from here, I do want to point out that this is actually our first expedition race of the tournament. So there's multiple different presets that are available for these racers to have to endure during the tournament. During the actual bracket itself, the racers will be able to pick and choose which race presets they do per their matches. But for right now, we have Expedition. Expedition is a preset that requires that you check a lot of the castle, but to help mitigate some of the slowness that comes from checking like every single location in the castle for relics. Instead, you start with the Soul of Bat, you start with Duplicator, you start with Mana Prisms, you start with Buffalo Star, you start with Gravity Boots and Leapstone. So a lot of different locations are going to be checked here. Thankfully, if these locations, there's like how many locations total? It's like 200 or something crazy. There's a ton of locations that need to be checked. I think it's over 100, close to 200, something like that. But the thing is, they have the tracker available to them, so at any point, if they're unsure where a location is, the tracker should help them figure that out. Another important thing about Expedition is because you start with the Duplicator and all of this movement, you can skip death just by wing smashing past him. We can see Talik is already pretty far in the lead here just due to movement execution alone here. Checking multiple different items is a pretty big part of Expedition. Looking for a library card. Talik's doing a lot of extra checks to get some early money, which is pretty big. I think he got an opal, which is $8,000 for selling at the shop. So the shop is now going to be very, very important for Talik, because Talik just opted to do extra item checks as opposed to just going straight to the end. Same with Eldritch here. So Jupiter now has a lead, but it's kind of superficial depending on what's in the shop moving forward. There's lots of different checks available to you at the start here. Jupiter going out of his way to grab the Covenant Stone early here. This is a check as well. That's the Basilard normally. Yeah, grabbing the Covenant Stone makes sense. It's 15 additional strength. That's pretty big. I think that's the largest strength bonus you're going to get outside of like a Varda maybe. Oh my god, Talik already caught up movement-wise. Talik has been doing extra checks and is caught up movement-wise. That is crazy. So this goes to show like this type of preset is about movement, optimizing your movement. Oh, Talik I think is a little unsure of certain item checks. Double checking the tracker a little bit. So we're going to be seeing Jupiter and Talik kind of switching places quite often. Eldritch is honestly not very far behind, literally one room behind Talik right now. And Eldritch is doing a similar number of checks. So early on, Expedition is pretty straightforward. There's not too much branching of optional paths until you get to the clock room. Once you're at the clock room, that's when options are going to open up to you to where you can possibly go. Ooh, wow. Very, very close. They're basically leveling up at the same time between Talik and Jupiter here. Oh, Talik mistimes the wing smash. Nothing in here. Eldritch is not far behind. I do want to say yes. Thank you for reminding me, Lord Chaotic. To everybody. Oh, Jupiter doesn't know! You can skip the elevator by untransforming. Oh shit, Jupiter doesn't know. You can skip the elevator by transforming into Bat, flying down, and then it skips the elevator, and you can just fall straight down, and it's faster than taking the elevator. Jupiter, if you end up watching this, yeah, it's super easy. Just transform into Bat. You can even wing smash down. The bat doesn't activate the elevator, and you can go down and skip the elevator. And it saves a decent amount of time. That's enough to get Talik in the lead by a few seconds here, even though Jupiter was in the lead going into that room. It's going to be a lot of movement optimizations, a lot of small time saves. That's what's going to end up, at the very beginning, mattering. But now that we're getting close to the central clock room, that's where most of the decision-making starts to get interesting, I want to say. Because you have so many checks available to you at the start with all of this movement, you can check a lot of the first castle without finding any additional relics. However, it does also open you up to needing to check a lot of different things in general. This is probably nothing, right? Yeah, nothing down here. So they got a little baited going down here, but you need to check. You can't see if there's an item placed on that ledge or not, just based off of looking down there, so. Eldritch's internet is looking a little spotty. Hopefully that clears up going forward here. But very, very soon we're going to be seeing various different paths from these players, hopefully. Spike Breaker here at what is normally Gravity Boots. I would grab the Blocker Knife. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, Talik does opt to grab the Blocker Knife. The reason you want to grab that is because you need a secondary throwable for certain boss fights, like Galamoth, Shaft, Dracula, and you want to find that eventually. But from here, they seem to be doing just fine. Grabs an Elixir as well for safety. Eldritch opting to grab the Marcel, but not the Blocker Knife. Very interesting. So far, all of these players are opting for a similar route. They're all going straight to Alrox's quarters, not going to Castle Keep as of yet, or I'm sorry, not going to Outer Wall yet. It makes sense. There are a decent number of checks in this location. Not too bad. Oh, interesting. Jupiter opting to go for the teleporter first? I don't think this is necessarily the play, in my opinion. I think what Talik's doing is slightly more optimal. Because you have multiple checks that you need to do in the Coliseum here. But I guess this works. See, the route I usually like to take is I go through the Coliseum. Oh, wait, what is Jupiter doing? You have checks in the Coliseum. You're just going to skip them? Why? Okay, we're going to have to see how this plays out. But the route usually is to go to Coliseum first, because Coliseum has access to a lot of different checks, and you can't access right there. Wow, Jupiter's missing out on Jewel of Open. Wow. That is potentially a big mistake by opting to skip Coliseum there. Well, that's very interesting. Did I notice that Alucard is named Eldritch on the status screen when he pauses? I have not noticed. Honestly, Eldritch, I can't even see what's going on. His character is as dark as darkness gets, and he also has this like CRT scanline filter. It's like really difficult to see. And Talik with a Vlad piece as well. Dude, the Coliseum was loaded. This is why you don't skip Coliseum. I don't understand. The Coliseum had relics. When is... Because the other issue is like, okay, maybe Jupiter plans on doing Coliseum later, but when are you going to do Coliseum later? Because the Coliseum leads into the chapel. I usually don't like this route that Talik's doing necessarily. The way I usually prefer to do it is I will do Coliseum. From Coliseum, oh, and that's... Wolf, you need that. Yeah, Wolf is necessary to check Jewel Sword as well as Barrel Circlet in the second castle. You need Bat and Wolf for that. Yeah, we're doing Expedition. He might not know. That is... Because the issue is how are you going to get to Coliseum? The Coliseum is locked off from Chapel. So you can't... Wait, is this the play? To open the shortcut and then backtrack through the Coliseum? Okay, that's... Or through Alrox's quarters? See, I do it the other way around, where I do Coliseum first, then backtrack through Coliseum, then do Alrox's quarters, and then from Alrox's quarters, do all of Chapel. Right? So now the issue is, oh, Ring of Vlad. That's another Vlad relic. There's 3 Vlad relics in the first castle that are just available pretty early on, it seems like. It looks like Talik didn't find anything else on that side of Chapel and is now going to be going back through the Coliseum over to Alrox's quarters. Very interesting. They're all kind of tackling this at different ways. I think Eldritch and Talik are basically doing the same exact thing. But I wonder if this ends up evening out, because it's, I mean, you have fast movement. It's basically the same distance overall. Talik, please be careful. Oh, he barely avoided taking damage there from the Valhalla Knight. Wow. Wow, yeah, and Talik and Jupiter are passing each other right now. So Jupiter's now going to have to catch up with all the other checks that he missed. Meanwhile, Talik is going to be going through Alrox's quarters, fighting Alrox, finding those different relics. Possibly grabbing the warp? Yeah, you probably grab the warp here. Is this the reason why? You want to save split and then go to Outer Wall? I'm so confused with Jupiter's route. Hold on. I just want to watch what Jupiter does here. Meanwhile, Talik is basically going to be doing everything Jupiter just did. So I'm really confused. Like, I'm really curious what Jupiter decides to do once all of the relics are done here, right? I guess Jewel of Open is kind of a big deal, right? You could opt to go into the caverns now after clearing Colosseum. Wait, did Jupiter do... Oh, Jupiter's going from here to do the... Okay. Interesting. So I guess Jupiter isn't leaving yet, is doing this check. Huh. Did Eldritch miss Tooth? Oh, God, yeah. Eldritch literally just forgot a check, and it happened to be Tooth of Vlad. That is correct. Wow. That's rough. Expedition proving to be quite brutal, and I think Talik's idea of, if you're not sure, just open the map and use the tracker is the correct play here. Talik has been vigorously checking the tracker. With reckless abandon, even. But we'll see. Okay, so yeah, this is why I think Talik's route is possibly slightly better. Overall, maybe. I think the route I said earlier might be the optimal route, where you do Coliseum, backtrack, do Alrox's quarters, and then from there, you do all of Chapel. Because right now, Talik's about to pass Jupiter, I want to say? No, they're actually quite even, now that I'm actually looking at it. This is interesting. The routes seem to be very, very close to even. Because the more I think about it, Jupiter just needs to finish checking this room. Meanwhile, Talik just needs to finish checking Sword Card. And they're about to be in the same place at the same time. So, as it turns out, routing in this this preset doesn't matter. Look at this. They're literally about to meet up in the same room at the same time. Just like that, they're in the same room at the same time, and Jupiter technically has the... Like, basically zero lead. They basically met up at the same exact place at the same exact time, doing 2 insanely different rounds. That is crazy. Meanwhile, Talik opting to do more item checks. Oh, did Jupiter forget that there are item checks here. I don't think this bell tower is one that happens to contain possible relics. You basically just want to do these item checks because of library cards. The library card is like the most important. Wait, Talik, that's the check that has the possible relic. Talik, that's the relic check, I thought. Is it not? Is the middle bell tower not the relic check? It's the last one? I might be forgetting. I thought that was the one with the relic. Wait, what? Am I crazy? This type of seed looks like a lot of fun. So much power from the start. Yeah, there's a reason why I put Expedition in the tournament preset, because I think it at the very least, even if you find yourself on a seed that feels bad, you at least have movement at the start, so you don't have to feel too bad about it. I think they both skipped a relic check, by the way. I'm like 90% sure the middle bell tower was a relic. No, it's not. I was 90% sure, but I was wrong. Okay. Oh, it's because the second castle, that's where there's the middle bell tower is the relic. Okay. See, Expedition is very, very difficult to keep track of, like the 100+ different item checks and relic checks that you need to keep track of. So, yeah, I was wrong. This is why I always opt to use a stupid tracker to keep track of everything, because it's tough otherwise. It really is. Did they both skip Silver Ring? They can't do Silver Ring yet because neither of them have Form of Mist. They have Power of Mist, which does look kind of similar. It's a darker purple, however. Oh, Jupiter with a cleaner entrance to get Gold Ring, but it's crazy to me. Jupiter and Talik are basically neck and neck. Nobody has found a library card yet. Talik definitely has way more cash, though. Talik is sitting on a decent amount of cash. Talik doing this check now. Even more cash, honestly. Opting to skip it because he has like a diamond. I think they've both found diamonds, actually. So I think the cash advantage doesn't matter anymore, necessarily, unless the shop is full of like super expensive, interesting items, but it doesn't look like it. Still no library cards. Yeah, grab the Garnet. It's worth a lot. Yeah. All these item checks leading to basically nothing. Jupiter skipping another relic check. Thankfully, it isn't anything, but the ceiling there is a relic check. Does Jupiter have the tracker or no? Because obviously Jupiter has the auto tracker, but is this tracker up to date? I know Jupiter is well known for skipping checks and like not having the tracker up to date. These could be library cards. Jupiter, what are you doing? These have the highest likelihood of being library cards, these items. What? That's a library card right there, isn't it? Oh my God, Jupiter, no! You need to know that those pillars are always singular use items because of the way that the tracker works, or the way that the randomizer works, I'm sorry. So that means that they have the highest likelihood of being library cards. From here on out, Talik has 0 item checks that he needs to do. He has everything he needs for the rest of the game. Talik, please don't forget about this check. Talik? Okay, Talik didn't forget. I hope. This is one of the worst checks in Expedition, honestly. I absolutely hate it. It's really frustrating because the Medusa heads are constantly flying at you, turning you to stone. You have to deal with harpies. It's even worse in the second castle, but hopefully by then you find better stuff. You have to be insanely careful here. Oh my God, Jupiter. Did Jupiter soft lock? Jupiter just soft locked. No library card. Jupiter just soft locked. That's why you don't wing smash into that room. Oh no. That is a pure soft lock. There is nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do to get out. That is a pure soft lock. No library card. You can't even use a library card because you're stuck in the air. Talik 2! What is wrong with you people? Don't wing smash into that room! Talik even has a library card but can't use it because he's stuck in the air. Oh no. He backdashed? That shouldn't have happened then. Wait, if he backdashed, then why did he get Jupiter wing smash? The backdash shouldn't cause that. And Talik didn't save and then... No, come on, dude. Come on. He didn't forfeit, did he? Come on, dude. Ugh. Well... Congratulations, Eldritch, for all of your free points that you just earned. God damn it, dude. Wait, please, Eldritch, don't. Please don't soft lock. If Eldritch doesn't soft lock here, there he goes. Doesn't soft lock. Why is Jupiter still trying here? Jupiter, you have a save. Just reset. Oh my God. Yeah. I feel terrible for, like, that's so bad. Talik had such a huge advantage too with the library card. Wow. Wow. Wait, Jupiter still is attempting to leave. Like, oh no. Can we please remove this check? Yeah, I think that's the correct play. I think we should ask Mouse to just remove the check, because I thought you could only soft lock if you wing smash through that room. Apparently you didn't, wing smash through that room at all. You just backdashed, and it caused the same soft lock. What the fuck is going on Eldritch's screen? Honestly, I want to DQ him just for what I'm looking at here. Because it's impossible to even read what's going on, but... What the fuck is Jupiter doing? Toadstool? Is that what you're trying to damage boost with a toadstool? I appreciate the ingenuity here, but you've just soft locked yourself permanently now, because if you take damage out of bounds, it's waiting for you to fall on the ground. Like, you literally can't do anything now. Wow. Well, congratulations, Eldritch, for winning the match. All the people who voted for Eldritch in the prediction, I hope you're about to get a big payout. Same thing happened to Jupiter. Jupiter wing smashed through both rooms to get the soft lock, I want to say. Or wing smashed through room 1 and then walked through room 2. Yeah, Jupiter's probably not going to forfeit, but Jupiter also has a save. That's like 10 minutes in and could easily make up the time if he wouldn't just stubbornly try and get out of this and just reset the game. Like, he's been sitting here. Yeah. He's just been sitting here trying to get out. Oh my god, Eldritch missed the tooth check too. I forgot about that. This is kind of turning into a shit show. The issue is that Jupiter needs to realize that there is nothing you can do here except to reset. I don't understand why Jupiter hasn't reset yet. Best race ever? I guess, dude. I don't know. This is weird. This is a weird one. I was gonna suggest that maybe we do remove that check from the game because it seems like it's much more glitchy than originally thought. It seems very likely to cause soft locks. This isn't even the first time this has happened in an expedition race. Some of the more casual expedition races that have happened in the past have ended in forfeits because of that soft lock, so yeah. I have never completed expedition because of this. Yeah, I think we should just have that check be removed. Because I thought as long as you didn't wing smash through that room, you're fine. I thought as long as you weren't wing smashing, you're fine. But you didn't do any wing smashes into the room or out of the room. So it just seems like randomly, if your subpixels are fucked up, it just causes that soft lock to happen. Also, from my understanding, if you like bat kick through that room, like so the room that causes the soft lock, it doesn't prevent the soft lock either because it's like pushing you down immediately. I don't know. It's yeah. With 66% soft lock, redo the race. I don't think it's necessary because, first of all, I'm going to keep it real. The placements don't matter. Just entering the race is enough to get, like, prelim points. These players are all getting prelim points. It's not that big of a deal. And the difference between first, second, and third is not that big of a deal. The whole purpose of the pre-elimination rounds is just to get people familiar with the presets, really. Anyways, it's giving them an option because everybody's going to make it into the final bracket. It's for seeding and it's for people's own practice and familiarity for the final bracket. That's pretty much it. So it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to keep it real. These placements aren't the be-all, end-all for whether or not you will do well. What is Jupiter doing still? Was that Silver Ring or was that a sellable? I couldn't tell. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. Cupid's always big. If Eldritch realizes that they missed the Tooth of Vlad in the Coliseum, then maybe there's a chance for them to actually finish at a decent time. Otherwise, this is rough. Is Jupiter forfeiting? Dude. Wow. Well, GG's. I mean, well, I don't. What am I even supposed to do? So I've been told you're not supposed to wing smash through that room, but hold on. Let me double check something. Let's pull up Talic and go back to what happened. Eldritch is winning this. That's fine. Whatever. It's cool. It's all Gucci. What happened here? So Talic does everything normal. Backdashes into the room. Doesn't wing smash into the room. Backdashes out. Yeah, that shouldn't happen. From my understanding, if it should wing smashing causes this, but I guess backdash, you got super unlucky with like some sub-pixel garbage. Yeah, I think that check just needs to be removed. Like honestly, it's one of the worst checks in the game. It should just be removed. I think you can keep it in the second castle, and that's fine. But I think we should ask Mouse to politely remove this from Adventure because of this. Because this is good. This is just going to cause problems. Like, yeah, that's really, really unfortunate. Meanwhile, hey, Eldritch, congratulations. Let's go. I say remove both. You can't soft lock on the second castle one, so it's obviously a terrible check and it's annoying, but I don't think it's worth removing, if that makes sense. But, well,